Hello everyone, welcome to Newcastle Fans TV. We're going to get behind that later, but we've got 5 players that I think Newcastle should take a look in January. But first, let's get down the bottom of the stream and we'll work our way back up here. Ooh, look at all that food. We're having a picnic, everybody. Little Ferdinand is our there. I hope it's a day in Harry. So today, we're going to be looking at 5 strikers that Newcastle could potentially look at. Of course, last week we did 5 right wingers. Today we're going to be doing 5 strikers. Which one's more priority for you? Are they both equal? Do Newcastle go out and splash the cash in January? Because we've seen it down the years with Willock, that loan signing has been made permanent. Trippier, Anthony Gordon, Bruno, to name a few, that we can do deals in January. Let's get going. And number 1, which will be a surprise for a lot of people, is Lewis Appender, 24-year-old, playing in the Bundesliga. Contract expires in 2028. 28 goals last season from 45 appearances and has 6 this season. This lad is quick, he's both-footed, has pace to burn, scored loads of different goals inside the box, technically brilliant, he's a penalty taker, he has an unreal leap in the air, and he loves to run off the defender and use his pace to run in on goal. It'll cost big money to get it done, but this is the one I want. Get it done, Newcastle. If you want to replace Wilson, this is the man you want. And competition for Isak. And number 2 on my list, and having been at 3 English clubs prior with the likes of Brighton, Swansea, and most recently Coventry almost getting them into the Premier League, is Victor Gyökeres. Since moving to Sporting, he has blitzed the league. 43 goals last season for 50 games, and incredibly already has banged in 23 goals. He's a very different striker to Appender. He's predominantly right-footed, he's a fox in the box, has brilliant control, he's strong, tall, making him powerful in the air, he can finish so accurately, he's a penalty taker, and he absolutely loves feeding off crosses. All of his goals come from inside the box, so if you feed him, he'll score, and if Newcastle want to dip in the market for him, it'll cost a hefty fee to get him out of Sporting to Newcastle. But is it worth it? Is it worth a gamble? I think so. So you've seen 2 of my 5 so far. Come on everyone, if you can help us out by dropping us a like, that'll be absolutely wonderful. 3 more to go through, and I hope none of yous have got Chris Wood in your mind now, because we know he's never going to come back to Newcastle. But let's crack on with this list, and we've got a waterfall to get out, so I'm going to show you that at the end of this video. No stranger to being linked to Newcastle in recent times. My 3rd choice is Nigerian international Victor Boniface of Bayer Leverkusen. Now, it will take, again, a lot of money to get him out of the Champions League side. Maybe wages talk, but he's almost 24. Contract expires at 2028. 21 goals last season, and he's already chipped in 8 so far this campaign. He's predominantly right-footed, has incredible movement around the box. He just refuses to stand still. He has outstanding pace, power and control, and he can finish brilliantly. He's also happy to create plenty of assists, making him probably the most unselfish striker in our group, but it shows that he's a team player as well. And once again, another player on our list playing in Europe's big leagues. It'll take a lot of money to prize him out of Bayer Leverkusen. He's their star striker. But could Newcastle go and pinch him? Who knows? And at number 4, and probably the most realistic one on my list, is Jonathan David. Canadian international, plays for Lille, but look at his contract expiry. Newcastle can technically speak to him from January the 1st, because he's a free agent in the summer. 26 goals last season from 47 appearances, and he's already got 13. And it's only in November. His goals come from inside the box. He's got blistering pace. He's a neat finisher. He can use both feet. Great control. He's a penalty taker. He's brilliant at running in on goal with the rebound. And he loves to be placed with the through ball on goal. He speaks the language, so settling in period should be easy. But whether Newcastle want to do this deal and make it permanent in the summer to replace Wilson, or get it done in January, I'm easy either way. But this is the most realistic signing. And should all those previous 4 strikers fail, at number 5, we have Omar Mosaad, 25-year-old, playing for Frankfurt in the Bundesliga. 2.5 years left on his contract. 17 goals last season from 41 appearances, which you might think's average, but he's got 14. Yes, 14 already this campaign. So Marmoush has brilliant composure with unreal dribbling. He has plenty of pace. He's technically brilliant. He's a nice finisher, whether he's using his power or placement. He takes penalties. Similar to Boniface, he's also happy to create chances as well. I think this fee will be a little bit lower than some of the ones already on this list, but there's no doubt about it. Stuttgart do not want to lose their prize asset. So there you have it, everybody. And don't you worry, we're going behind that, by the way. We are going behind that in a second. But with Callum Wilson's injury, we need a striker, I feel. I think also we did the video last week, we need a right winger. But also, we've seen it at times when Isak's not available, we're struggling to score goals when Isak isn't up top. And with Wilson's injury record, it's not great, is it, little Ferdinand? It's not good. It's like the waterfall. So, what do you do then? Do you stick with Wilson? Do you try and develop a Sula? But I think if this season's too early, I think you've got to go and invest in a striker. Someone who can challenge Isak. Someone who can play the odd game, who can start when Isak's not there. And at the minute, that's what Wilson's meant to be there for, but he's simply not there, and he's a free agent in the summer. In all honesty, I think the time is up for Callum Wilson. Right, I tell you, I've gone behind it. Here we are, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. It has been an absolute blast. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love coming here over in Cumbria. It's a magnificent place, this waterfall, the walk all the way down the river. Ashville Force, Google it, get yourselves over if you've got a car. It is wonderful. But wait a minute, what did it say? You want to come under? You want to come behind it? Alright, now come and get you. 2 minutes. See? I treat you here on Newcastle Fans TV. I proper treat you, yes, we are behind the waterfall. But seriously, had a bit of a make you take there, but 5 players that I think Newcastle should look at. What do you reckon? If you got any names yourself, drop it in the comments if you can. That'll be wonderful. Drop us a like for the creativity that I brought you today. It's not just 5 pictures, no. I'll get into the works and do the whole lot for you, everyone. Drop us a like. See you, everyone. Ta-da.